Today we're playing Unico Grande Golf Club in Bangkok, Thailand. It's a par 63 executive course, one of the most affordable courses in the Bangkok area. I will be playing some different courses soon. Unfortunately this day I actually had some issues with heat stroke, so that's interesting, hasn't happened before. Opening hole is a par 4, stroke index 2. The aim of the round is to be better than plus 20, as that was my previous score on this course. After a good opening drive, we have a nice number in, going with a 7 iron, and it was good for distance, but just missed the green left, ended up in this bunker. We splash one onto the green, out in one's always good for me, and have a chance to save par with a 25 footer. And that was a downhill slider, had to be defensive on that one, leaving us with a 3.5 footer to save bogey. And the putt drops and we card a bogey with no drama on the opening hole. Yeah, always happy on the bogey on this hole. Hole 2 is stroke index 1, a very tricky par 4, going with 8 iron off the tee. Yeah, I've started to play this as 3 iron shots to the green, as the carry was 206 to go over the water on this day, which yeah, it's a bit risky. Second shot with a 9 iron was perfectly acceptable. The first two parts of the equation are complete, leaving us with a 9 iron into the green. And unfortunately we fluffed our lines, ended up hitting this 9 iron thin and went over the back of the green.
Now this is a really long putt, nightmare one from the back fringe.
So the good news is we have a par putt, the bad news is it's 52 foot away. And this is a really fast green, so that was tough to judge, and we're left with a 10 footer downhill for bogey. I just tried to trickle it down, didn't make it to the hole, and we carded a disappointing double bogey on the second hole.
Yeah, double's still better than the 9 though, isn't it, like the other day?
Hole 3 is a short par 4, I'm playing from the whites again today. I normally play the blues, but still playing the whites. And we hit a really good 5 wood, finds the fairway. From the mayor's office here, just a flick in with the 54-degree sand wedge. And this shot was hit right on line. We just rolled to the back of the green, and annoyingly got the prehistoric bird there looking at the ball. I think he was checking the line out for me. One of our first birdie chance of the day is a 25 footer downhill. And that's why I've been defensive on some of the putts before. Slides by, and with a 5 footer now for par, which we didn't line up properly. You can see by the stance there, no chance for making that one. And we caught a 3-putt bogey on the third hole, but still happy with the green in regulation there.
So the score's 4 over after 3 holes. Pretty much the most average start ever. But just to get in through the front, the first 2 holes, like on 3 over, I'll take that. And then you can build something on the shorter holes or the easier ones later. But yeah, it's a bit annoying that 3-putt there, but just got to keep going, keep grinding.
And point 1 about the heat stroke, I underestimated the heat on this day, and I should have played in the morning or later in the afternoon. That was the first mistake I made. Hole 4 is a nice par 4. I don't need to hit driver here, but I like to anyway. We're in play down the right. Go and get the green with a 54-degree sand wedge, and this shot wasn't recorded, the camera overheated, but I managed to find the front edge of the green just about.
This is a 48 footer uphill.
And this lag putt was not recorded as the camera overheated again.
This is a 5 footer, the camera turned off then.
We have the 5 footer for par. That just burns the left edge, good pace on that one. And we carded a second 3-putt bogey in a row, and the camera turned off again. Just having a cold water here. Got a problem, the camera's overheating and turning off. And also, I've forgotten the microphone today. And also it's gone really sunny. It was cloudy at lunchtime, but it's just suddenly it's just gone like roasting hot. So I'm not sure how many shots I'm going to be able to film. But yeah, I'm going to try and cool the camera down on this aircon like restaurant thing, and then hope for the best. I might not be able to film much on for the rest of the round. So I managed to cool the camera down. Hole 5 is a really nice short par 3. Going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, I spent 15 minutes in that, 10-15 minutes in that drink stop. The camera cooled down okay.
Should be another long putt.
And the good news is we found the green. The bad news is it's a 32 footer for birdie. Good pace.
Speed.
Thumbs up. Stops close. And we hold the 3 footer for the first par of the day. Long overdue. Point number 3, if I'm going to be playing in the heat like this, I think I've got to be using a buggy, so in future I think I'll definitely be using one. Hole 6 is a short par 4, struggling next 17, and we hit a perfect shot with a 5-wood that goes right down the middle.
This is really weird, the camera's overheating, so I have to do all my warm-up swings before I turn the camera on. Never done that before, and then just hit record and then quickly go and swing it within 30 seconds. Not ideal. And also catching up a slow group. I think they're having a lesson. It's a 3-ball, but they're playing glacial pace. Might have to skip a hole and then come back and play it later, or play 2 holes on the back 9, something like that. This is only 39 yards to the pin. Grip down the sand wedge.
Almost got this too close to the green here. And the result from this shot is there's something, I'm just rusty. You know, you haven't got your game in shape, you're not sharp. Yeah, the wedge game, the partial shots go. We managed to get the 3rd shot onto the green and have another chance to save par with a 10 footer. Stop short. We card another bogey and move on.
Okay. Wasn't a 3-putt. It's 107 to the pin. I'm just going to hit smooth 9-9 to the middle of the green.
Unfortunately, we had to skip hole 7 as there was no way I was waiting on ages on people in this heat. Hole 8 is struggling next 3, my nemesis hole, and we hit the tee shot straight in the drink. 1 shot penalty, not good news.
Take 2.
3 off the tee. The next try with the 9-iron is safe as houses, finds the back of the green. Why didn't we do that the first time? We have a chance for bogey from 28 foot away. It was on a perfect line there. Just forgot to hit it. And we caught a double bogey and move on.
Here's a par with the 2nd ball.
And maybe I could improve my golf clothing by using lighter coloured clothes and maybe even wider brimmed sun hat. These are the clothes I'm currently wearing, and I don't want to be wearing loads of sun cream. I'm wearing shorts and t-shirt, as the sun cream I've done it in the past, it just comes off after like half an hour of sweating, and I end up really sunburned. Hole 9 is a short par 5, just trying to hit a smooth driver down the middle, and that's what happens. Perfect. 2nd shot with a 22-degree hybrid goes low, but it's absolutely fine.
It's 84. I'm going to go right at this one with the sand wedge. I need to make a birdie here to improve the scorecard. Things aren't going very well. Or at least make a par.
From the mayor's office again. Just trying to hit the green or get it close, and we should have hit the pitching wedge there. It went short right.
This is 12 paces onto a downslope. It's going to be hard to make this one stop.
The delicate bump and run shot from 9 yards away doesn't go very well. We still have a chance to save par with a 12 footer. Slides by, that's why I am putting defensively. It's rolled on a bit more than wanted. I have a 4 footer now for the bogey. And golf's a funny old game. We get the slowest slip out ever, missing the bogey putt, and it's a disappointing double bogey to finish the front 9.
What a mate to miss a par.
So the front 9 score was 41, 10 over, so not very good, not very well played. Hit 3 green in regulation. I suppose that is something that's okay. Lost 1 ball, which isn't good, but yeah, it's a log jam on the first now. Onto the back 9. So hole 10, there's 8 par 3s in a row on the back 9 at Unico Grande. We hit a decent shot with the 9-iron, it just missed the green slightly to the left, but a good distance on that one. The good thing is we're in the fringe, we can get the putter on it, it's a 22 footer for birdie. And that's much better pace, that one, thumbs up. And we tap in for the easy par, good start to the back
part of the
nine.
day.
Hole 11, so short par 3, going with a pitching wedge, and it's a club twirl this time. I'm just trying to aim between the flag and the bunker to the green, and yeah, it was really good for line, but the distance was slightly long, and this is 22 footer from the fringe for another birdie. And another one stops really close, getting closer and closer, and it's a one-handed tap in for the easy par. We'll take that all day long, especially after the front nine. Hole 12 is a simple par 3, just trying to hit this over the bunker towards the green, and we missed the green short right. Just blame it on the mosque noise nearby. Going for the bump and run chip from 18 yards to the hole. Goes pretty well, thumbs up.
Pretty good. This is 4 foot. Yeah, the bump and run's definitely the play there. Rolled out nicely.
And never in doubt, we make a nice up and down, 3 pars in a row, solid golf.
I've finally started playing on the back nine.
I think you can see there's a big difference. I'm in my groove now. I like the back nine here at Unico Grande. It's great for sharpening up the short play. Hole 13, going with the pitching wedge at the green. And good news is we hit the green, the bad news is it's a long putt. This is a 30 footer for birdie. And 0.5 about getting the heat stroke. I should have taken a break after hole 9, like a 10-minute break, and really had to sit down, got my heart rate down, cool down a bit, but I didn't. I just went straight onto the back nine as soon as I could. And the 30 footer for birdie was on a really good line, just stopped short. And that's 4 pars in a row now, and we're just flying now on this back nine. The game's so much easier. And on to hole 14 now, and all these par 3s in a row, they're all like between 90 and 120 yards. So this was a pitching wedge, and it went absolutely perfect for me, right on line with a club twirl. And we have a 6 footer now for birdie. Let's see if we can make this one. And we had the line, just forgot to hit it. There's a cardinal sin. Nevertheless, it's a green in regulation par, solid golf. Still smiling just about. Hole 15 is the longest par 3 on this course, just going with a 6-iron towards the right side of the green, and we missed the green short slightly.
Yeah, what a turnaround on the back nine. I bought a Gatorade at the halfway point. So as soon as I started drinking that blue Gatorade, the pars have just not stopped coming. that tee shot was pretty good as well then. Not even bothered about that birdie putt that I missed on the previous one. I was just happy that the approach shot was pretty close. I'll sort out the putting later. And yeah, the front nine was a disaster. Camera overheated like 3 times. It was like 3-putt city. I mean, I did well just to only lose 1 ball and get out of there with, I think it was 11 over or something.
Strolling up to the green, and we're actually too close to the flag here. It's only 7 yards this chip, so a really delicate one. And yeah, just a bump and run. And it goes okay, all things considered, and with a 3 footer now for the par. And we just slip out, nearly made 6 pars in a row there. That would have been nice. It's actually gone further than it was originally. But at least this one's uphill. That was obviously a downhill putt there. And that's much more convincing. We caught the bogey and move on. And 0.6, something I probably should try doing is use ice as a tool for cooling down. I've seen people use bags of ice with towels and you just wipe the ice water over you. So something I'm going to try in the future. Hole 16 is the shortest par 3 I've ever played in my life. Someone in the comments said that it does actually count as a hole-in-one if you make it on an executive course, so I'll definitely take it if I get one, but we have a 20 footer now for the birdie chance. There's a bit of a misread there. Stops about 3 foot away. And we miss another short putt. That's 2 in a row. You can see I'm really rusty. I haven't practiced much putting recently. And we card our second bogey of the back 9, but not too bad in the grand scheme of things. Hole 17 is the last of the 8 par 3s in a row. Going at the green with a pitching wedge, just trying to hit a solid shot, and we missed the green to the right slightly.
It's a kind of a hard sand bunker. It should be okay to get out this one.
One of the things I learned about bunkers is you test the sand with your feet and you can feel how hard or soft it is and then adjust accordingly. But unfortunately this first bunker shot did not go well.
Like the old days of my bunker play. One putt. That's not what you want, is it? 3 out of this bunker, then 1 out of the other. I know 2 out of the other. Yeah, it's all because of these tyre tracks. Whoever did I was in like a tyre track, and then when I hit the first one, all these chunks of like earth came out of it. Anyway, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
The less said about that 17th hole the better, and now on to the 18th hole, short par 5. And we hook the driver, it hits the tree, you can hear it thud, and of course it goes straight left in the water. So yeah, 1 shot penalty drop. Yeah, so not a good end to the round here, just going through the motions. I think I was just getting the heat stroke, it just all came at me.
Okay, right?
I stopped sweating.
Yeah, it's 155 to the pin, just going with a full 6 iron right at it. It's actually really cool now. It's clouded over and it's not even hot anymore. It's such a big difference compared to the front 9.
Yeah, one last thing is I'd say is I'd stopped sweating at this point, and that's one of the telltale signs of having heat stroke, and I was lucky it cooled down. If it hadn't, it could have got really interesting, as I did hear a story last year, someone had to be taken away from an ambulance on this course because they suffered heat stroke. We missed the green short right with the approach shot. Then chip one on. Have a chance to save bogey with an 8 footer. Slides by. Didn't make many putts on this day. And we card a double bogey, a blow up hole. Lost 7 shots in the last 2 holes on this back 9.
Yeah, because we skipped the 7th hole because it was a slow group, we had to go past them. We missed that hole out, so we're playing hole 10 twice today. This is the final hole, just substituting it. Just going at it with a full 9 iron, normal shot.
So hole 10 is stroke index 6, and the hole that we missed out was stroke index 18, so this is actually making the round slightly harder. And this 9 iron shot was hit right on line, and it was a pin seek. It was heading directly to the flag, and I thought it was a hole in one.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think it's pretty close.
And strolling up to the green, there's a sight every golfer loves to see. The ball's right next to the flag.
Yeah, that's just a ridiculous way to end the round. It's 1 foot away.
And we tap in for the easy birdie on the final hole. Better late than never, I suppose. So the final score was 81, 18 over. I was loosely trying to be better than 20 over, which was my previous game. And yeah, the front 9 was just really average, quite poor in parts, but the heat was affecting me a lot. The back nine played better, but then had the 2 blow-up holes near the end. So yeah, just a really average day on the course. And here's some final thoughts.
Golf's just a crazy game, isn't it? It's like that terrible hole where I got 5 shots out of the bunker. Just makes you want to give up golf. And on the final hole, I shouldn't have been playing this hole twice because I had to skip someone. Just hit like a worldie to like 1 foot away, and it keeps you coming back to golf, doesn't it? So anyway, at least the round was ended on a high. I thought it was a hole-in-one at one point.
And post round, I always have a shower at the golf courses in Thailand. They have the facilities, so you may as well use them. And here's some more final thoughts after that.
So I really messed up today because right now it's like 10 past 5 in the afternoon. And the temperature is absolutely perfect for golf now. It's slightly overcast and it's not hot at all. So I teed off like an hour and a half too early. Bit of a rookie error there. Yeah, I think next time I'm going to play 18 holes here. I'll just tee off a bit later in the afternoon as the camera's overheating, and then I had a lot of issues with that. And then I was overheating as well, which is it's the way it goes. The thing about playing golf here in Thailand is you're battling the course, but you're battling the elements like the heat, and then you're battling the slow play, and there's many different things to it, and sometimes you don't have a very good caddy, but yeah, you just got to get on with it. So anyway, that's the end of the video. I don't know what the score is. I didn't even count as I was going around, but I know it's not good. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed playing and making it, well, some of it anyway. And see you on the next one. Signing off. Cheers, everybody.